Welcome, G. Let's start. So today, I am going to discuss uh, how we can merge even a two list or three list, or even you can sometime I want to combine or joins. So there are situations we are receiving some list, maybe list one, list two, and list three, and so. Sometime I want to combine all the values in a one bigger list. Generally, merging of the two lists, or combining, or joining. So for this, generally we can write our algorithms, our code to merging one by one, taking one element from here, one element from here, from here, then this, then this, then this. This is a programmatic way we can do. But also Java as a standard library, they have offer multiple set of methods or API just we can use. So let us look some example and then figure out how it works. So let's assume there are some method calls which we receive. Maybe one receive like a list of even number. Let's see even list static, or maybe list of let's integer even numbers, even even numbers. So that's pi pass like a number, and this is pi return yours. Let's is is three int stream dot range function, and just let's start from 1 to n whatever the, and then just filter out only even number whatever the element we receive, just an element to modulo 10 equal to 0, then box 20 stream, and just return. So now we are getting the, let's even let's pass 10, we are even list. Okay, and just run it and check. So now we have a one list. This can be any method call, method one, method two, different method, and you just get the data. So this is the, we have already one list. This list does not have any data. Oh, modulo 2. We have to find out the reminder. Okay, even number, not modulo 2, modulo 2. So now we receive all the even number. Okay, so let's similarly have one more method like maybe odd number. Let's odd number, same code, just not equal to. And here we have another list odd, just pass 10 and get odd. So now we receive, get the, now we have a list 1 even number and list 2 odd number. Now I want to just combine in, let us we have a one method, so like static void, let's keep print data, print data, consume data, consume data, and these methods accept list of integer. Okay, list, and they just print out whatever the list, final list we have. So question is now I can pass one by one, even number one, odd number one, but I want combine both here. One list can do. So there are multiple way. One way, basic way, generally what we do, we just create like a for loop. Let's we create a integer number like n and odd number, and here just we create the list of integer list it numbers equal to array list, and what we do numbers, and here say number dot add add your number. So here we add all the even number, and similarly another loop we run for odd number. Yes. Now run the loop for even. Now we have a list one that have a combine of one and two, and now we can just consume data and pass your list nums. So this is the one way. That is what we are doing. We have a one list, just loop one by one and add in the another list. And similarly, other elements of the list we can add. So finally, we are getting the merge a combined list. So for that, we are creating one. Here we are creating one bigger, you can say, list, and finally I have a one even one. This is our odd number. This is your even number list. This is your odd number list. This is your even number list. So what we are doing, just here looping one by one, getting one element and putting here another element, another element, another element. Once this done, again run another loop, again say putting here, putting here, putting here, putting. Finally, we are passing this. This is a one basic way where you can manually run two time loops and merge them into the one bigger list. This is the one way to solve a problem. So is it works is solve a problem, but can we instead of manually writing the code, we can use some inbuilt function, right? So why not? Because if you create, let's don't do this instead. This is the another way. Instead of that, you can just use the your number new and run like this. We have a function like you can say add all function. Now add all function. Here you are using the add function. Add function is we are adding one by one element. Here add all function. Add all functions you can add the collections. Now we have collections like odd collection, and similarly number one have a even. Add all, and you can pass your even collection. In this way, you can consume data. So this is the one simplified version. You can just use the add all functions and add the collection itself. Instead of manually, you are going to add one by one element. So this is the one other way. Events, that is the one more you can say different way. Even whenever you are creating constructor, let's say two, here you can pass also any collections. Maybe you can pass here your odd number, and after that just you num2 dot it, whatever the remaining your even number here. So in this way also you can consume data your num2. So here, so one way using the first create constructor and just invoke the add all function two times. Might be case you have a like instead of while creating constructor, you have options you can pass another collection. So here you can pass one collections and the remaining one collection you can add on. So these are the function like add all function is provided by your list interface. So this is the one. And Java use the Stream API. The Stream also have a offer you can maybe combine or concrete some list. So let's example we have a kind of a stream have a function like concat, and here in concat you can pass two streams. So we have a one hot numbers, just pass get string, and similarly even dot get string. Here you pass two string, and now you are getting the uh, your numbers. And now you can say like num. Here we will consume num3. So this is the one you can say concised way where you can concat you can say list two collections. So the only challenges here concat is only take a two input parameter. Concat function is only take a two input parameter. This concat function. If you notice, sorry, this is the function definition. So this can assume you can pass the stream one and stream two. So sometime, excuse me, sometime let's you have another collections. Let's go file like now let's we have a kind of a list of number maybe. Let's just your nums list. Now, if you want to concat these three, so in the case of concat, you cannot pass like here Stream.concat because like here you can pass like your odd string and similarly like even string, and now let's give you have an integer list toast. So now your compiler is not good. In this way, you can not solve the problem because they are expecting only two arguments, but you are trying to pass three or any. So sometimes let's we have a list one, we have a list two, and we have a list three. I want to combine all. So might be in this case concat function you cannot help. But alternatively, you can concat two, get the list, and again concat with this. In this way, we can solve. Instead of two, so you can say already you have a concat first and second, and get the number three. Here say string.concat, and you can say whatever the result you already have a string, and then you have the integer list. So in this, just do this, and this is your left number four. Consume number four. So this is the okay, list of integer. Okay, concat to this. So you are so whenever you have a you are trying to use a concat function or method, you have to use a two parameter, whatever the result, and again combine the your new list. So instead of using the concat multiple times, even you better way you can either stream have another method like a stream of dot off and string away of this is the generator method, and any number of list you can pass, even you can pass your odd or even you can pass your even you can pass integer. So now we have a stream. After stream you have to just make a like a that map and say collection dot stream means for instead of a here dot stream method I want to stream for, for each, and after that just to list, and now you can say num5 consume your num5. So these are the Stream.of functions. You can say this is the stream generator. Here you can pass the collection 1, collection 2, collection 3, and after that for each you have to convert a stream for flat map and just pass the two. Now we are getting the, so notice this is your list 1, you- list 1 your odd number, list 2 even number, and this is the integer list. So now we have list 1, list 2, and list 3, and you can make combines and get the bigger list. So these are the some simplest, you can say, methods and a way where instead of manually writing the for loop, one for loop, two for loop, manually adding one by one element in the one global list and do. So this is also works. There is only no problem, but the best way, if as a Java standard library offer us such a very good method, good API, so why as a developer we cannot use? So first things, basic thing, use a array list, and we have a list interface, have a method like add-all, and you can use. Even the better way, you can say while constructing the array list, you have already have collections. So you can just given already we have a collections and another collection I want to add on. You sometime you have only one collections, so you can use the stream.concat method, and this concat the two streams what you pass and get the list. And similarly in this again you can concat another list. So multiple times you have to invoke the concat method if you have, you want to merge or join more than two or three collections. But in the case of simplified version of a stream class like of, we can use the stream class of means generator method, which generate stream. Here we pass, we have collection 1, collection 2, list 1, list 2, 3, and just flat map the stream and convert to the list and get you the data. So these are the basic, you can say, methods API, which we discuss as a demo. Excuse me. So first we use like your add all function. This add all methods is available inside your list interface, and they are consuming your collection interface. Means ki any collection might be list set you can pass, and this will add data. While creating the ArrayList constructor, you have options. Your ArrayList constructor also support while constructing object, you can pass the one collection. So here you can pass one collections, and after that you can use the list method like again add all and merge your or join your list. Similarly, you have to discuss about the Stream API. Stream have a concat method that take your list stream 1 and stream 2, just pass and concat and return the finally stream 3. And similarly, if you have more than like a 2 or 3 or 4 stream or collection, so best way we can use like a stream generator method like of, and here you can pass collection 1, collection 2, collection 3, collection 4, collection 5, whatever the collection you have, and after that just you flat map a stream and to list, and finally you are merge or combines or joining the any number of list. So the best way we can use this off method, that is concise, and they support you're not going to invoke any constructor like here we have to create the array list and invoke manually add all method, add all method. All the things are internally done by this your off method. Off method just expecting give me the all the collections, all the list which you want to combine, and after that just invoke the flat map and just stream and to join, and finally you are getting the data. So these are the my preferable way. Always try to use this, because here you are not declaring any kind of a global variables, like here you're declaring one number variable and initializing something and adding all. Here also the problem, you are declaring manually variables and adding something, but in this case you are not going to declare any variable, just give Java API, this is my list 1, list 2, list 3, just flat map and stream to each the list and just return me the one combined list. So this is my preference in the any times, any situation you need such a situation like you are receiving, you are getting some web service call, you are getting one data, another web service call, another list of data, another type, another list of data. Now you want to produce one combined response for the one best option. You can Stream.of, just use this all the collections, and after that you can just flat map streams and return to list. Concise, simple, and thread set mechanisms to combining, merging, joining list. So let's try it. Very simple, very handy methods Java Standard API offer. So from this note, I would like to say thank you for watching this video.